Let it do what it do, baby.
Let's go to first. We're gonna go here. So if you are, if you don't have ForeFlight, SkyVector will do this exact same thing. So just like you don't have to have ForeFlight. It's obviously nice, but it's not necessary. SkyVector will do the same thing. So we have Boeing in there, and we've got Portland. So this is part of setting up the FMS. Just so you know, like this is not kind of a random thing. 117 miles. It's not very far. So we're still gonna go IFR, but we're gonna file for. I kind of want to like hop up because this thing does climb pretty good. So let's just, for fun, let's go for flight level 190. So that's what we're gonna do, and then go to route. SkyVector does the same thing. It'll give you a route, and you know there's kind of a trick to this, I guess, but basically, you pick the one that's essentially been cleared more times. That actually looks like it's Buzo, and then the Crater 2. That looks even more popular. Turboprop piston. Yeah, that one's turboprop piston. Okay, so that is selected. Which runway for the Crater 2? We're going to be on the 10 right. I actually am going to anticipate that because I heard that over the radio. 10 right. So that is... Oh, you know what? No, I want to do... let's see. Change runway. I want to do 10... left is closed. Okay, so right. We'll do 10 right. That's totally fine. Comes down south where? Like actually comes, like, go to Arizona? Because I will be out there. I promise I will be out there. All right, so that's pretty much friggin' it.
Hey,
we're like straight out to Buzo. Oh, virtual? Dude, we'll do that. We'll for sure do that. Hey, Drew, thank you so much for the gifted sub to F-14 Tomcat for life. That is my favorite military jet, by the way, and that's so much better. My dad flew in one and never told me. He was an A4 carrier qualified pilot, and like had a buddy who flew F-14s, and just like randomly told me a couple years ago. He's like, "Oh yeah, I've flown in F-14s." It's like, dude, give me a freaking break. That is awesome. Let's see. Do we have any procedures for the departure out of Boeing Field? I feel like there probably should be a departure to get us to Bauzo or whatever. Let's see. The Kent 8? Needle 1? No. Nirvana 1. Let's do the Nirvana 1. I think that sounds kind of fun. Nirvana 1, Nirvana to Buzo. I like that. Okay. So very simple flight plan. We basically just have an arrival with a transition and then a departure. Or sorry, we have a departure with a transition and then an arrival with a transition. So that's pretty simple. Sometimes the longer flights can actually be easier to get those preferred routes. But essentially, you want to just have a route. SkyVector will do this. No problem. Okay, so now we're going to do... I'm going to make sure that we're on PilotEdge here. And then I promise we will go through setting this thing up. Okay, and then connect. Oh, we need a new PilotEdge instance, I think. Connect. Connect. Okay. So this this step is not going to apply to anyone that is not flying on an air traffic control network, but that's totally fine. Nirvana out of Seattle. Yep. Cool. Okay, so let's go. We're IFR. We're .com 204. We're CJ4. We're Slant Lima. We're something like that. BFI. And then the PDX. Cruising altitude is 19000. Alternate, we'll just say Seattle, that's fine. And then we're going to be on the Nirvana 1, then Nirvana, then Bauzo, I guess. Transition for the beautiful, stunning Crater 2 for 10 right. And that is our flight plan. Okay. So now that that's filed, we're going to move that over here and get this thing loaded up. I'm just going to move so we don't run these guys over. I'll give them a nice little jet blast, but that's fine there. Okay, beacon is on, and we're gonna get this thing started up. So happy that the mouse is fixed. We're gonna absolutely blow this guy away. Oh, I'm kind of excited to show this. It helps me go through it as well, instead of, because I'll eventually miss a bunch of crap, which I missed some stuff on the way out. Okay, 35, 37. I'm assuming that anyone that has this plane knows how to start it, right? It's make sure the parking brake is on, and then run, and then start. Okay, so that's stable, that's good. We'll close the little plastic thing. We'll open this one up. We'll click run. We'll fire that guy up. And let's see. Okay, I think we're looking good. Just gonna wait for that starter to disengage. Once it stabilizes at like 52, 53, and 2, and there we go, 50, and we're looking nice and stable. Roger that. Okay, so now emergency lights are gonna be armed. It's yelling at us, so that's good. Standby display, which is this middle guy, that's coming on, so that looks good. Avionics are coming on, and we can set this up right away. So we just click on position in it, and then click that set position, and that looks good. And then we'll have flight plan ready to go, and that is awesome. So now the important part to remember with this is easy to dismiss when you're simming, I guess you can say. So there is our scratch pad here, and I'm going to go to Boeing Field and pull up the ATIS. You can do this on SkyVector as well. You can look up the local weather if you have live weather on, or you can use, I'm pretty sure Microsoft has their own ATIS.
Advise on initial contact, you have information, Oscar.
So this is the PilotEdge served ATIS.
King County Airport.
But there's a couple of things that I need.
0253 Zulu. Winds calm. Visibility 10.
Okay, winds are calm.
1000 broken. Temperature 20.
Temperature?
11. Altimeter 3002.
3002.
14 left. 14 right.
Okay.
Visual approach is in use.
Then there are the rest of it. So clearance is 32.
Expect aircraft above you on final. Read backhaul runway
32.4.
assignment. Hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Oscar.
Okay, we have information, Oscar.
Airport.
So that this next step you might be able to skip if you're not logged on to a network. Not for what we need, F-14. Yeah, we don't need the dew point. Okay, so now here is, so we got Nirvana 1, Nirvana Buzo.
Thank you. Have a good night. 61 Tango.
Okay. Boeing clearance, goodevening.com, 204, information Oscar, IFR, Portland.
SOCOM 204, Boeing clearance. So to the Portland Airport, Nirvana 1 departure, radar vectors Buzo is filed. Climb via SID, departure frequency 120.4, squawk 1564.
1561. Cleared to Portland, Nirvana 1, radar vectors Buzo, then as filed. Climb via the SID, departure frequencies on 20.4, squawking 1561. DOCOM 204.
SOCOM 204, 1564, the beacon code.
1564, DOCOM 204.
SOCOM 204, back correct.
Sweet. Okay, so let's just get cozy with this thing, I guess. How's that? That pretty big? So this might be kind of tricky to do. But I'm looking at my scratch pad. So if I like maybe do this, oh yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Look at that on the fly. But that's going to go away as soon as I click the screen. Yep, that's what I thought. So I've got this. This is what I wrote. Nirvana 1, radar vectors Buzo, SID, frequency, beacon code, weather. So the first thing that we can do is type in our route. So we're at Boeing. So we type in our origin field. So there's Boeing. We type in our arrival field. So PDX is in there. We have a flight number, not needed, but we can put that in there because we kind of have one. So there's that. That's done. Next page, perf init. We can click on that. Now this is super important. If we go up here, we can see the actual weight loadout, which you can change. But I have a passenger loadout of 6 passengers, all at 170 pounds, and then 300 pounds of baggage. That's default. I don't touch that. This is just where it loads up, as well as 1,400 pounds worth of fuel, which I don't touch that as well. The burn rate is about 1,400 pounds per hour, so that's roughly double what we need, and that's totally fine. It's still only 50% on each tank. So that's where that information comes from, at least how I do it, which is very casually. So then you type in 6/170, that's our passenger weight profile, and then type that, just click this button here, and that loads in our passenger weight. So passengers and weight 160, and then cargo, we type in 300 cargo, and that loads that in there. Then we need our cruise altitude, which we want is 190. That loads in there. Flight level 190. Now we go to takeoff. And this is kind of where the flow gets a little bit annoying because you can easily do it out of order or miss something. But winds are calm. So we do 00, calm winds. Temperature is 20. So load that in. And the altimeter is 3002. We'll load that in there, right there. What's up, Shane? Happy friggin' trash day. So I'm gonna not go to page 3 because you can see here that it's all zeroed. So that's because they doesn't know what runway we're departing from. So if I go to departure and arrival, and we filed Nirvana 1, and then 14 right, execute. Now if I go back to perf, go to takeoff, go to page 2, and now all the speeds are on there because it actually knows what runway we're taking off from. So you can see here runway ID is 14 right. So that enables us to for it to calculate our V speeds. Then you click send. It's going to say in progress. Once it's done, it's going to say complete, and that is now going to paste those V speeds onto our PFD.
I need you. I will contact you.
I will contact you. Actually, we can, before I friggin' forget this.
135.1, squawk 6113.
Is it 2? Okay. Okay, so there is that. So that is in there and complete. Now, if I had any other en route waypoints on my flight plan, so if there was anything in between Buzo and Helens, then I would go into the legs page and I would insert that above the next spot. So we don't have anything in between those, so we can just leave those the way they are right now. So now we go into arrival, and we're going to go back to departure and arrival index. Portland's in here. We want the arrival to Portland, and we got our crater 2. So we're going to go to crater 2. Buzo is our transition, and we're going to take the ILS for runway 10 right. And that all looks good, and we can just execute that. Now that that is loaded up, we can go to our MFD here and go to lower menu, and then use this dial and go down to plan, and then escape, and we can see that loads up our full flight plan. We can zoom out. You can see right there, and you have those vectors. So Nirvana is a vector to Buzo, and we don't have a so there's nothing in there because we don't have that vector yet, so we can leave that as is for right now. Something that's kind of nice to have, especially in where there's more terrain involved, which we do have here, is if I go to lower menu and then go down to overlays, go down to overlays here, and then go to terrain, select that, and it will bring up the actual overlays there. Okay, escape out of that, and then upper menu, I like having the FMS text up there, so I click on that, escape. That looks good right there. Okay, so that's cool. Now if we go to legs, we can see we've got runway 14 right, and then we're gonna actually look at the departure itself, just so we're not flying blind, but that's a pretty freaking easy departure. Forgot about this. We did this when we did our Seattle to Portland PilotEdge event. So takeoff minimums, we're fine on that. We're going to depart on 135 heading, so I'm going to have that in our heading bug, which you can see over here. I got the heading bug. Maybe you can't see that right there. So heading bug 135 is our departure there. Okay, so 135, and then Nirvana, and then we're radar vectors from there. So climb heading 135 to 700, then direct Nirvana, then track 135 for radar vectors to assigned route fix, maintain 2000 or assigned by ATC. So climb via SID, which means that we are climbing to 2000, which is our altitude limit. So we go up here and go to 2000. So there's 2000 in there, and 2000 or as assigned by ATC. Expect clearance to filed altitude, flight level within 3 minutes after departure. No problem. So that is good. We look at in here. We can go to next. So this discontinuity, we've got that direct. That's that Buzo vector. And then we'll also have a discontinuity for vectors from DOE and then NUT to the ILS into Portland. So that is all good to go. And we are going to be on... what are we going to be on?
Walker 3, 80 San Jose Tower, make 308, line up and wait.
308, line up and wait, Walker 380.
We can go flight director, Toga, heading is on there.
Walker 947,
and we'll be on nav mode. Altitude mode is set, and then we'll get our vertical speed or flight level change mode.
November 719 Mike, Oakland ground runway 2 at right, taxi via Charlie Bravo.
To your right, taxi via Charlie Bravo 1 Mike.
And that's it. There you go.
Departure,
FMS is ready to go. Kind of went slower, but that's it. H factor, is that terrifying or was that easier than you thought? What'd you think? No, we'll dial in the nav as a backup to get that localizer in, Ricky, but it's in the FMS as well, so it'll automatically, he should automatically pull that up. But I do always make sure to check that it's manually done. Okay, so we're going to be up to 2000 straight to Nirvana, then we'll get radar vectors. So now we're going to be ground point 9. Ground point 9, and then tower is 18.3. God, I hate that this is in the hundredths. Like, just give me the 10 so I can get to the frickin' 18s.
Contact Los Angeles Center, wind 3.2. Walker 169, public center.
18.3. Okay. And we're at lovely little Siggy.
No worries. Walker 169, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
BombingGround.com 204 at signature, ready to taxi with Oscar.
.com 204, Boeing ground, or 1 for right, taxi via Alpha.
1 for right via Alpha.com 204.
Hey, bird. Whoa,
Walker 380, contact NorCal departure.
Dreadnought, thank you so much, man. 11 months. That is freaking crazy. so I can pause it occasionally.
NorCal departure, good evening. Walker 380 is 1,700 via the city.
It is.
Walker 380, NorCal departure, radar contact, line 10
So there's very.
Walker 380.
It's intimidating because. Largely because you don't know what you need. That's really where it becomes intimidating. When you know what you need, it's just a matter of remembering where it goes, and that is where it becomes very simple. So you need the weather information at your departure airport. So you've got, if you go to our scratch pad, we have the winds, we have the temperature, and the altimeter. You need those three things. You need your weight loadout. We know where to get that on, this little guy. So weight loadout. We know those things. You need your flight plan. Where do you get that? Sky Vector, 4Flight, wherever you get your flight plan. You load that up in there. Then we know once we get a clearance or once we've decided on what our flight plan is, we know to go into the departure, load the arrival and departure, load the legs. So you see, like, it's not that hard, but you just have to know what you need. And like, yeah, it's you get into a rhythm and you figure it out. You ever take this thing off some sweet jumps?
Portland ground, runway 10 left, taxi via Echo 3,
Duh.
Echo.
God.
10 left via Echo 3 and Echo Southwest 3247.
God, this thing is so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna kill 4Flight here. And just killing me. Dude, I played guitar for the first time in years. And yeah, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. No worries, friend. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, guys. I'm not an expert by any means. I have been given a lot of good tutorials by Proline 21 experts and CJ type-rated pilots. So hopefully that at least gets you started. It's not everything, and probably not even an appropriate way to walk anybody through that, but it, I don't know, at least kind of works. All right, sweet. So let's go over to tower, and then our departure frequency is on 20.4. 20.4.
Walker 947, tag down tower 133.3.
133.3, Walker 940.
Okay, so we have altitude is set for 2,000. Our heading bug is set for our departure, which we don't really need. Departure looks good. Nav mode is good. Good. Everything is good. Let's check our spoilers, make sure those work. This is going to be our departure view, just like that. BoeingTower.com 204, holding short to 14 right.
.com 204, Boeing Tower, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 14 right, .com 204. Lights, heats, ignitions are auto. Cleared to the right, looks good. No F-18s on final. Cleared to the left. No 787 Maxes crossing the runway. Looks good.
Entered runway 14 right. 9,900 feet remaining.
Takeoff flaps are set. Avionics are good-ish, potentially. 14 right. Identified.
10 left to Echo, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3247.
Takeoff power set. Engine instruments are good. Release the brakes. Rolling.
Look at that thing. She rolling, she rolling, she rolling. Her rotation speed is fine.
Coming up on V1. There she is. Let's do it.
They do, baby. We up, baby.
Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up. Tower is really close. We'll throw her on. AP.
719 Mike, no kind of departure at our contact. Climb and maintain 11,000. Turn right heading 040.
There's our 135 heading.
Heading 040, climb 1,000, 19 Mike.
Altitude.
Level it off at 1,000. Or 2,000, sorry. Looks good. There's Renton. Let's check out the 5. Below, that looks so good. There's SeaTac. Yeah, we are looking money right now. Oh, speed is almost went too fast. Or actually, we did go too fast. We are going too fast. We are going much fast. All of the fast. Oopsie.
Southwest 3247, contact departure.
Departure, Southwest 3247. Good evening, Southwest.
Dude, that looks so real.
2,000, 7,000.
Southwest 3247 for the departure at our contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Southwest. Correction, sorry, Southwest 3247.
Number 719 Mike, proceed direct Sacramento VOR.
Direct Sacramento VOR, 19 Mike.
A little bit of pop-in when you change views. I think they're going to be working on that a little bit. Okay. BoeingTower.com at 204. We know what we did there. I knew it. I freaking knew I was going to forget this.
Beckham 204. I actually didn't see it because your transponder's not on. Can you turn on your transponder? There you go. Beckham 204, contact departure.
Departure.com 204. That was all my fault. SeattleApproach.com at 204 2000.
Beckham 204, and correction. Seattle departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Up to 5,000.com at 204. Need a better way to remember how to do that, because current situation is not helping, but that's okay.
There's no reason to become alarmed, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your flight.
By the way,
is there anyone on board who knows how to fly a plane?
that's the third time in a row I forgot to tune the freaking transponder in this thing. What are you gonna do? This area looks so good. Is that Bonnie Lake out there? I think that's Bonnie Lake. There's Auburn Airport. And Renton is out there. Just a nice easy climb. Because as soon as we hit our altitude, we're gonna be slingshotting way above our appropriate speed.
Altitude.
Yeah, so I didn't really... yeah, I did not... I did not show the how to tune a transponder, which would have helped me remember to tune the transponder.
3247, contact Seattle, 121.4.
21.4, Southwest 3247.
.com 204, direct Buzo, Clementine 12000.
Up to 12000, direct buzo.com 204. So 12000, so let's get to 12000, and we're going to go to direct Buzo, execute, pop up here, click nav, click flight level change, scroll that down, and punch it, Chewy. And hopefully this thing slows down enough. Dude. Come on, there we go. There's the 7,600 feet per minute that we like. Heck yeah. It's an old code, but it checks out. Oh, you live by Pacific Raceway? Nice. Been to many events there. Yeah, that is for sure Bonnie Lake. Oh, Jesus. Let's not accidentally hit spoilers when you're trying to climb out. That's... Whoops. Whoops. I rebound my spoiler controls on my throttle, and I've done that a couple times. Like, oh crap, I forgot that button is no longer not that thing. This is the single worst tutorial ever. Do not listen to this at all. Calling this a tutorial is also a terrible terrible idea. Dude!
Number 71 on our mic, contact NorCal 127.4.
NorCal 127.4 on the mic.
Dude. There it goes. Okay. That was probably a user error. Yeah, do not listen. Whatever you do not listen to me. It's not good. Not a good situation. But at least we can speed up now for a couple of reasons. Good lord.
Someone on the mic with November and 1 down.
Number 71 on our mic, NorCal approach. The Sacramento altimeter 2967.
Dude, that registration under the wing is so aggressive.
Exact visual approach runway 20 with November on the mic.
Yeah, we are not spinning it, thank God. We're just short of a flat spin. It is a constant pain in the ass in this plane. I wish that they had a auto throttle, like even if it's just like a cheater thing. Yeah, it's the overspeed. It's so I found it super hard to find the sweet spot where you can set it as close to the speed limiter as possible without going over. It's a super pain in the ass. Because I'll inevitably, like, one of two things will happen. I'll forget about it and it will overspeed, or I'll forget about it and look down and I'm going 160 or something stupid. Okay, we're finally direct Buzo. Talk about a Buzo. Buzo. Alright, we're all lined up and ready to go. So now I'm going to get Portland information going here, because this is going to come up quick. That is 2835. Turning left at Buzo. Left at Buzo.
Function. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra. Portland International Airport. ATC information Sierra. 0353 Zulu. Wind 340 at 3. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. 7,000 scattered. Temperature 21. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3004.
That is fast, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Departing runways 10 left, 10 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runway.
Okay, cool. So now we're going to go into this guy, and we're going to go into perf, and then approach. Winds are 340 at 3, and temperature is 21. Looks good, and altimeter I think was 3004. So that is in there. Now we have our approach speeds.
From direct the airport, I'll have a turn for you now. Turn right heading
send
060
that.
to maintain 5,000.
060, maintain 5,000 on the line.
Southwest 3247, Seattle 135.15.
I think we're gonna stay at 12,000.
.com 204, climb maintain 15,000, connect Seattle 126.6.
126.6. 126.6 up to 15,000.com 204.
Southwest 3247, Seattle Center, climb and maintain total 370.
Climb maintain 0320, Southwest 3247, thanks.
Looks good. SeattleCenter.com at 204, 2000, climbing 5000.
.com 204, Seattle Center, climb maintain
Destination
total
8 is 128.35.
Up to 190.com 204.
Walker 169, contact Seattle Center 133.25.
133.25, Walker 169.
Heck yeah, Walker 169. Yeah, we'll fix that. Don't worry. Don't worry, little CJ. No? Still no? Dang. 4,000 still not? That'll make her shut up.
Seattle Center, Walker 169, level 240, William Hotel, visual runway 1.
Really pretty. Mount Rainier is obscured. Dude, how are we going so
Walker
fast?
169, correction, Seattle Center, Jackson, altimeter 285, descend and maintain level 180.
Come on, dude.
Level 180, Walker 169.
Climb, you bastard. Climb. There it goes. There is Mount St. Helens, and then Rainier is just under those clouds. That's pretty cool. Yeah, dude, we're gonna pop up there really quick. That's awesome.
Altitude.
1,000. 1,000 to go. And now we will preemptively pull back the power so we don't hit that frickin' buzzer again. Okay. Let's pull this out. And we got our top of descent. There we go. That's freaking awesome. So Helens is at 11,000. Beautiful. getting some porpoising at speed. Any ideas on that? No. Are you in, what mode are you in?
Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Like the real plane in airspeed in like flight level change mode, it'll do that. Maybe try vertical speed.
November 719, my contact lost. .com 204, descend via the crater to arrival, Portland landing east.
Alright, descend via crater to arrival.com at 204. Landing east, got it, okay. Roger that. Flight level change, yeah, try it in vertical speed. Okay, so let's move this down to... We'll get it going to 11 for right now.
November 719er Mike, NorCal. Number 719er Mike, you're coming in real quiet. Turn left heading 270.
Path? Nope. It's not going to be able to do that. What's our... They're going down. What's the bottom of this friggin' thing?
Walker 169, turn left heading 260, vector descent, center maintain 3000.
Check it out.
Heading 260 down to 3000.
Bottom is...
Verify 1313,000.
1313, that's the marker 169.
7, maybe?
Transition altitude. Nearest altimeter, 3006.
Dude, talk about it happens fast. Okay, 7,000. Crater is at 13,000. Okay, so we gotta slow her down. Slow her down and see if I can get that VNAV to capture. It's just too much. Man, got behind super quick. Blew right through that top of descent, and that totally hosed. Okay, now is that thing going to do it? It kind of looks like it might have captured vertical speed. Nope, now I lost it again.
Walker 169, turn left.
So we're at crater, we're going to hiker, and that's at 7,000.
Heading 010, Walker 169.
Bottom of that is 7,000. Okay, it's kind of wanting to capture it.
November 158 Delta Alpha, Casper clearance. Clear to the Jackson Hole Airport. Clear to the Jackson Hole Airport, Casper 3 departure. Casper, that is filed, maintain 14,000. Departure frequency 120.65, squawk 5506.
Okay. We're loaded up.
One 58 Delta Alpha, read accurate.
Okay, we need to get below 9,000 on
Marker
this guy.
169, instead of maintain 12,000.
Down to 12,000, Marker 169.
Do you start a descent when arriving at
719 Mike, just gonna maintain
the
2000.
TOD or when ATC gives you clearance? It's going to be a little bit different every time. Crazy Condor, depends. Usually, that's a tough question. It's just going to depend. Like usually, ATC will send you down. It might not actually add up, match your TOD. So if you're being left really late, you can always request. To descend. So ATC is usually pretty good about getting you down on time, but if you do your calculations correctly and separately, you'll at least know when you need to start heading down, and you can absolutely request to start that descent if it looks like they're sending you a little bit,
719 Mike, turn left heading 200.
further out.
Number 210 Lima Whiskey. Albuquerque Center, hello. Descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival. Runway 7 right transition.
Okay, so now we're heading down to Voodoo, which is 5,000. And it looks like it has captured. So let's go down to 5,000. So that's good. This is such a quick, fun flight. We should just have like a Portland to Seattle shuttle some night and just see how many times we can do this.
Walker 169 in the field, or 11 o'clock and 2 miles. Do you have it on site?
A firm Walker 169.
169, roger. Turn heading 010 and reported inside after the right turn.
Right turn heading 010,
Okay,
Walker
so that's
169. We're currently
busted.
on 010. Do you want us to make it 360?
Hey, firm.
Roger.
Mike, clear visual approach, runway 20.
23775.
.com 204, contact Phoenix approach, correction, Portland approach 126.9er.
269er.com 204. Oh, F. My panel's broken. Crap. Crap. Crap, crap, crap.
190.
Crap, crap, crap.
190, Walker 169.
Double crap. Triple crap. 26.9. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If this thing broke at the wrong freaking time. Oh, damn it, damn it.
Send one Mike, contact exact tower on another 0.5. R169, you have the field in sight, 3 o'clock, 5 miles.
A firm Walker 169.
Son of a
clear visual approach, runway 1.
son of a bitch.
Visual runway 1, Walker
And
169.
now we're frozen. Let's see, where is this damn thing? Oh.
Someone out of Mike, exact tower, with 2 for the land.
Son of a bitch. Are we still flying?
Parker 169, connect Jackson Tower. Point 0.
Okay.
7 Marker 169.
Is this gonna work? I doubt it. I doubt it. But fingers crossed.
Parker 16, Jackson Tower, runway 1, clear to land.
Oh, there we go, there we go. Not good. Okay. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh god. It's all broken.
719 Mike taxi, Mike to parking, remain this frequency. Good day.
Ooh, she's really pissed. She is really pissed. What do we got right here? That looks like an airport. CLCenter.com at 204. We like to cancel flight following. We have an issue. We're going to land right in front of us.
.com 204. Just verify you said you'd like to cancel flight following. I'll show you IFR.
I'd like to cancel our IFR and continue VFR.com 204.
.com 204 IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR. Change advisor frequency print.
All right, Squawk and VFR. We'll see you later. .com 204. We'll big time see you later. Boom. Nope. I have... Oh, dude, this thing is so jank right now. We're just gonna go in standby. We're turning into standby. Dude, the whole, like, all of my stuff, like, turned off. So I got...
Autopilot.
I got nothing. Like the radios. So, here we go. Scapoose, we're coming for you. This is the only thing I can think of. It's a short time. Oh, god dang it. We're gonna have to try this again. That is super annoying. What's our speed? Okay, we'll get that coming down. Does that work? Does that even work? Nope. Doesn't work. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, none of my... Well, the yoke still works and the throttle quadrant still works, so that's good. But nothing else. We're gonna have to go straight in order. We have no control over the radios. How pretty does this look, though? Yeah, very, very steady level. That looks really cool, though. I friggin' hate that term, though, steady level. Come on. Not that, not that this really is an emergency, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, going to Boeing was perfect. Well said, PW. This is kind of fun though, a little fun diversion. It is a pain in the ass that I am so happy to be a part of. Well, I should say not the pain in the ass part, but the beautiful part. All right, we're gonna need to
500.
park this thing right on the numbers here.
500.
Short final runway 15 Kilo Sierra Papa Bravo.
I mean, we're pretty
Warning,
close to
airport
Portland,
not in
so
current route.
we'll be fine here. We're actually really close to Portland. All right, trailing link. Here we come, buddy. Oh, nope, that's a little bunny hop there. Brad was telling me about that little bunny hop. He's like, dude, I hate, like, no one ever notices it. Like, passengers don't care, but he's like, if you don't plant it nicely, it will pop back up, and it's super annoying. And it did that same thing. There we go. Scapoose. You would. Well, look at that. Look at all that field there. If we actually did have an emergency, this would have been actually a pretty nice spot to come down. Yeah, dude, we're super close. Not a problem. Change of plans. Deal with it, passengers. This is the copy the risk of charter operations. Okay, so that was not how I kind of wanted it to end, but that is still a pretty fun, dude, that's pretty rad. I would have loved to actually make it to Portland and have my stuff not actually break. That was still pretty cool. Sorry, Shane. just everything's black. Yeah, none of the lights are working. And of course, since I've really only used the panel on this, like, I don't know exactly where everything is. Yeah, something tells me that sign wouldn't be there. Yeah, this is Uber for sure. Yeah, dude, it's trash day, it's flight sim, it's PilotEdge. You cannot ask for a better evening. Well, you could, for my radios to work. But other than that would be the only thing I would have asked for. Alright, Pips. Yeah, it's the worst tutorial of all time. Maybe your favorite. I won't say that it can't be your favorite, but it is definitely not the best. One of my favorite movies of all times is Jay and Silent Bob, and I don't think anyone would ever say that is the best movie ever. But it looks so cool coming out of coming into that Columbia River Valley. It looks like the scenery in this simulator lends itself super well to that valley. Yeah. Best is definitely subjective. There we go. How close was that? Yeah, that's a little cockeyed. That's cool that it doesn't actually steer the nose wheel unless you're underway. So you have to actually like move it a little bit for it to... Stationary, doesn't move. That's kind of cool. Well, I would say thanks, CJ, but it wasn't your fault.